This video is going to help you to understand the two very important moving periods in the Ichimoku system, the Tenkan and the Kinjun. And I don't call them moving averages because, strictly speaking, they're not moving averages like your SMAs and your EMAs. In another video, I explained how they were formed, but I'll just do it quickly here. The Tenkan is a 9-period line, and the Kinjun is a 26-period line, simply meaning that the plot pointed here, this here represents 9 periods back of candles, and it's the midpoint between the high and the low is plotted there. The Kinjun for this candle, the point that's plotted here, is simply 26 periods behind. I'm just doing it roughly here. Let's say that this is 26 candles. The midpoint of those candles is going to be here. And the only way either one of those lines is going to move is if in its 9 or 26 window there's a new high or a new low. So when you have them both flat like this, it means that for 9 days or 26 days we had no new highs and new lows. We've got quite a choppy period happening with price. Crosses of these two averages are considered bearish or bullish in relation to where they happen, or where they happen in relation to the cloud. So if price is above the cloud and the cross occurs above the cloud, that is a bullish signal. If price is below the cloud and we get a cross, we don't really have a bearish cross happening below the cloud, but if we had price below and a cross below, that would be a strong bearish signal because both are occurring below. So we don't have any strong bearish signals happening here because this is actually a bullish signal, but since it's below the cloud, it's considered mildly bullish. Here we have a negative cross. So here we have a negative cross where the shorter period, 9, is crossing over the longer period, 26, but price is in the cloud. So we don't have the double confirmation here. In the cloud means congestion, and the cross is happening just below the cloud. It's not a big bear sign happening here, and certainly that's exactly what happens. We just get a bunch of trending, inconclusive pricing in the cloud. Here we have a positive crossover, but because price is below the cloud, it's a weak signal, and it was certainly followed by more weakness. Don't you hate it when that happens? Where were we? So let's go back here and let's just trace the history of these two lines. They're both moving in tandem, which means that price is going up. New highs on the 9 and new highs on the 26. Here we have a bear signal happening. Price has already started to move down, and we had other indications of something bearish. I mean, that candle could have been an alert for us that we might have a reversal. It was confirmed later on by this cross, and we had this sideways movement, but it was eventually accompanied by downward moves. Then we had a bullish signal, but because price is below the cloud, it was mildly bullish, and then we watch price come up and get tested by the top of the cloud. So that's how you use these two averages. Where they cross, some people use a 15 and a 34 on the 13 and 34 EMAs on a 15-minute chart. These can be used on any time period, 1 minute, 5 minute, daily or weekly, and are pretty good indicators. Now remember, the key here is which direction does the cross occur, and is it telling you bullish in a bullish phase, price above the cloud, or is it telling you bearish in a bearish phase, price below the cloud?